Alright guys, so these are stove elements, and we have 1, 2, and 3. So I want to show you how to check your elements. Now, if your burner is not working, I would always start with the switch. It is the easiest to change and also the cheapest. So if you're not getting anything on the element. Now, quick note, if you do have roaches in your home, I'm a tech and I see all kinds. Usually if you do have roaches, they will climb inside and they will destroy the element. They will literally burn a section of it out and it will cause it to not heat. So that's very important to note. So pay attention to that. So this element is good. This is how you would test it. Those are your 2 terminals. And you would check your meter. You would have your meter on continuity. And that would give you a reading. Now, this is a like a dual element. And all your setting will be in the switch. So you would test that, and if you have another, you could check that as well, and you should also have a reading. So it actually has 3, but you wouldn't worry about that. Once you check those, you should be good. Now we have this large one over here, and again, those are your terminals. That's all you need to check. Okay. And also this guy here. Okay. Now you hear the beep. That is usually when it is on a low setting or a small burner. So it's not as strong. So the greater the resistance, you won't hear the ohms, but you'll see the reading. There it is. And so all these are good. Now sometimes they're kind of hard to tell if they're good or bad just by looking at them. This one, for example, look at the meter. It is dead. So this one would, well, this was replaced. And just by looking at it, it's kind of hard to tell. But if you look right there in the corner, and sometimes you might test and you get a reading. But as soon as the power hits it, it basically burns out the, whatever the little bit of material that is left, it takes it out. Let me get some light. All right, so you see nothing on there. So as you can see, that section right there is totally eaten out. And that is the reason why, see, now it's making contact because that section is good. But if you go to the next, nothing. And that's the good section. So if you touch that again, see that? So, point proven. So yeah, sometimes they're hard to tell just by looking. And this one, I remember exactly, it came from a nice home. So I don't see any critters in there. But, you know, you just never know. But sometimes they do burn out. And that's where that one did. So start with the switch. It's the cheapest and easiest to access. And then, you know, work your way up. If you check your switch wires and you're getting power going to the switch, 240 volts, then you know your element is bad. Thanks for watching.